Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Damian Andrews, and the dark cloud of the League of Shadows hangs over the MVWF. The Shadow King is in control of booking all the MVWF events through to the end of Season 2, ManchMania. In our opening match tonight, the VWA, Johnny Uppercut and Frankie Fisticuffs, go head-to-head with former tag team champions, the Kingdom of Nightmares, Adrian Knight and Mr. Nightmare. And to follow up our second match tonight, after failing to beat the New England Patriots last weekend, Arn Patrick and Walker, who teamed up to fail, will face off one-on-one. Arn Patrick, who made it so far in the Super 32 tournament, falling to CM Punk, and now Walker falling back on the services of the mysterious wild card to second him to the ring. And in a final battle, inside a steel cage, Kid Christian and Jimmy Controversy, the former tag team partners and brothers in arms back in Season 1, who have been trying to destroy each other all year long, will go inside the dreaded steel cage. One man goes in. Well, one man goes out. Maybe nobody comes out. They are out to destroy each other. And CM Punk entered the MVWF during the Super 32 tournament, and from that point forward, promised only to face the best of the best, and he was not going to be wrestling every single week. But he finds his contract status coming to the forefront here, where he goes one-on-one, and it doesn't get any bigger than this. Then, Jesus Christ, the man who's the number one contender for the MVWF Championship, Ryan Doyle, who will face G-Man Ryan Crawford next week, folks. Be here next week for that championship match. But could CM Punk be a spoiler here, sending Doyle into that title match with no momentum? Of course, Doyle was a finalist in the Super 32 tournament, falling to his brother, who is now the number one contender and the owner of the title shot in the main event at ManchMania. And in a no disqualification falls count anywhere match, this here a last chance for these two gentlemen to get their hands on each other. The MVWF World's Heavyweight Champion, G-Man Ryan Crawford, will face his hated rival, Kevin Welch. No DQ, no disqualification. They are out to destroy each other for sure. The championship is not on the line here, and the issue that's still standing between these two, Hot Asian Wife, is nowhere to be found. And speaking of vendettas, folks, it doesn't get any angrier than this. The Shadow King stealing control of the MVWF booking committee away from Brandon Bones, the MVWF owner, who has, well, I guess, recouped the support of AJ the Giant and signed New England Patriots superstar Rob Gronkowski to contracts. Bones still in charge of the administrative portion of things, and now Tom Brady and Rock Holly will be facing each other at ManchMania on June 21st. Next month, folks. Be there for that. It's the first match signed for ManchMania. And of course, Shadow King and the number one contender for the main event at ManchMania, MC Honky Lips, they are the World Tag Team Champions, and they will be facing each other in a six-man Hell in a Cell main event. Folks, I have got to tell you, this event is on fire. In spite of the fact that I've been kicked out of the League of Shadows, and in spite of the fact that this battle for control of the MVWF continues to flame on, the fact of the matter remains, the Shadow King is showing himself to be just as capable a booker as Brandon Bones. I say that with all honesty. I was thrown out of the League of Shadows. I am Damian fucking Andrews, goddammit. And I gotta tell ya, the promises of what are to come, because keep in mind, even though we have a championship match next week, The week after that, Kyle Empire and the Destroyer Nick Jackson will be challenging for the World Tag Team Championship against Honky Lips, the undefeated Honky Lips, by the way, and the Shadow King. Let's get this event on the road, folks. And a storm has brewed over the MVWF, folks. The power of the Shadow King. He's not undefeated, but goddamn, he has found a way to take over the MVWF in a way unseen since the Skinny Wolf so many years ago. MVWF Vendetta! This sold-out crowd in Worcester, Massachusetts. They are ready for some violence tonight. Because if there's one thing consistent about the Shadow King's booking, it's that, well, he's looking for violence tonight. These two teams facing each other for the first time. Johnny Uppercut and Frankie Fisticuffs have yet to get themselves a tag title match during Phase 2, and they are going up against the former World Tag Team Champions, who are hot on the heels of the Jackson Boys looking for revenge. The Jackson Boys lost the Tag Team Championship in the 20th Anniversary World Tag Team Title Scramble, where the League of Shadows pulled the rug out from underneath everyone. And of course, MC Honky Lips is also the Super 32 tournament winner. Any one of these teams would love to get a squeeze in another title shot. 20-minute time limit. Referee Joe Stromboli is your referee, and we got some cheesecake. And some NXT chants out in the crowd. Johnny Uppercut with the armbar, cranking on the shoulder of Adrian Knight. Collar elbow tie-up pushes Adrian Knight. Uppercut may have the edge in strength and power here. And the referee, Joe Stromboli, is going to have to break him up. Will we get a clean break? We do. Oh, caught a hold of the head and the cravat and turns him over. Into the neck breaker and an elbow drop. And a second elbow drop. Uppercut likes to do things in threes. Stomp to the chest. And someone out in the crowd is an asshole. I'm betting it's Johnny Uppercut. And now he's got a Dragon Sleeper clutch. But Adrian Knight got that foot under the ropes. And Stromboli forced a break. Knee strike. Adrian Knight knows how to put his combinations together, just like your mother does. Flying neck breaker this time by Adrian Knight. I remember a few times last season where he used to open up with that move. Both he and his tag team partner, Mr. Nightmare, were standouts during the Super 32 tournament. Uppercut looking to cut him off. Not sure if a tag. Yep, a tag was made. And now, drop toe hold and an elbow drop by Frankie Fisticuffs. His mother calls him Francis. And the chicken wing into the chin lock. Uppercut, hairy back and all. Couldn't hold on to him, got the snapmare. Adrian Knight with a defensive move and wisely makes the tag to Mr. Nightmare, who is absolutely sudden with his moves. And now he tries to cut off Fisticuffs, who had that amazing match with Brandon Bones during the first round. And now Fisticuffs. Quick tag now to Uppercut. Double team move off the ropes. Oh, and the high-low takes him down. Big impact early on, and now the rear waist lock. Into the body vice. And into the Dragon Sleeper clutch. Uppercut could have locked that hand underneath his thigh, but couldn't quite cinch it. And again, uppercut cuts him off and gets slammed out of the corner. Good move by Mr. Nightmare, not getting stuck there. Johnny uppercut now stepping in the way. Mr. Nightmare perhaps looking for a tag. Uppercut apparently going to let it happen. He does not care, and he just makes the tag himself. Oh, man, and Frankie Fisticuffs swatted him out of the air. Huge size and strength advantage by Fisticuffs, and he fires Adrian Knight over the top rope. Oh, catches him by the throat. Oh, grabbing him by the chin and just slaps his opponent right in the face as we get a good look at all the cheesecake in the corner. Oh, leg sweep, bangs his head on the corner of the ring steps. Strike back. Adrian Knight needs to get a control of this situation here. Oh man, low down powerbomb. He used that against Brandon Bones in his big match in the first round, and Adrian Knight makes another desperation tag to Mr. Nightmare, and a spin kick catches Fisticuffs but doesn't knock him down. He got all of it. But goddamn, the mustache power of Frankie Fisticuffs absorbed the blow. Clothesline in the corner. Fisticuffs goes down. Lots of questions about the stamina and recovery of the VWA since they returned, and now into the armbar, the tornado armbar. Fisticuffs overpowers his opponent. Could not hold him in his favorite submission hold. Over the top rope, Fisticuffs holds on. Remember, Fisticuffs is a Royal Rumble winner, but what is Mr. Nightmare planning on doing here? Gonna take a shortcut with the DDT on the apron. Oh, look out. Nicely placed kicks off the dodge. Oh, but eats an elbow. Fisticuffs, no slump. He can trade blows. And of course, a lot of that contention about the stamina of uppercut and Fisticuffs, of course, Fisticuffs looks like he's about 25 pounds heavier than when we saw him last year. Uppercut appears to be a lot slower out there. You know, because they were known as gym rats. You know, they were known as guys who were always working on their cardio, always in the gym, grappling. And in the tornado armbar again, Fisticuffs looks like he's pinned down this time, but again, he manages to use his size to support his power. Gonna get him up for a suplex. Holding his man up there. Oh, drops him with a brain buster. Bit of a fake out right there by Franklin Delano Fisticuffs. And into the corner, and now after that brain buster, the VWA finds themselves in charge, but Mr. Nightmare, no slouch. Nicely done, got himself out of trouble there, and another clothesline in the corner. Fisticuffs collapses. Mr. Nightmare needs to build momentum, fires him into the turnbuckle again, and now tags in Adrian Knight. A wise move here. Going up for the package pile driver. Kimberly kick pile driver. Nicely done. Here comes uppercut to break it up before the 1 count. Fisticuffs is hurt. The Knights, they need to not lose control here. They've got Fisticuffs hurt. Landing those strikes up on the shoulders. Shoulder slam. Senton bomb. And again into the corner. Both teams doing really well to cut off. And now they're going to do it again. Switching partners. Camelot kick to the mustache and a pile driver. That's got to be it. Uppercut. Got to make the save. That would have been absolutely over right there. And now Mr. Nightmare as Johnny uppercut sends him into the corner. But it took his eye off of Frankie Fisticuffs for too long. Gave him a chance to recover, but man, how do you recover from two pile drivers like that? And so much confusion in the ring. Had the referee distracted, and a Michinoku driver for Adrian Knight, and suddenly the VWA has its head above water. Collapses into the ring, into the ropes, and now knee strike. And knee strike again. Mr. Nightmare putting a combination together. Side Nightmare leg sweep. Fisticuffs in trouble. Nice shoulder throw. What's he got in store? Into the neutral corner. Oh man, and the big girth in the corner comes out with a knee strike. And now Mr. Nightmare going to the top rope. Oh man, Fisticuffs is busted open. Elbow smash misses. Oh man, that knee strike has cut Frankie Fisticuffs wide open. And now what is Fisticuffs gonna do? He's going outside the ring. Kick to the midsection. Oh no, no, no. Powerbomb on the apron. Oh my God. And no counter move. Mr. Nightmare absorbed the blow. How do you do that? Oh, chest first. And bashes his face into the unoccupied German announce table. Spin kick. Fisticuffs refusing to go down. Suplex on the floor. The Shadow King promised violence. And in this opening match, they are bringing it. Oh, belly up. Belly on the floor. Man. Shot him out of a cannon. MVWF Vendetta. Fisticuffs trying to pump himself up. And another belly to belly on the floor. Adrian Knight better get down there and do something about this. Two power bombs and a power bomb into the apron and two belly to belly suplexes on the floor. Mr. Nightmare would be wise to make a tag. But then again, looking at the face of Fisticuffs, Frankie needs to get out of there too. He is long overextended. And more stomps. And now the arm chicken winged under the leg. And now the chin lock. Nice break free snapmare. Saw Adrian Knight do that earlier. And Adrian Knight on the apron says it's all just routine. Face first to the turnbuckle and repeatedly now. The blood pouring out of the face of Frankie Fisticuffs. Into the corner now. We are past the 10-minute mark, about to reach 11 minutes in the time limit. And Fisticuffs, well, I guess perhaps maybe looking to silence some of the doubters about his stamina. He has taken a brutal beating, and now he is going to take one of Mr. Nightmare's trademark maneuvers. Top rope superplex to the floor. But I don't know in this case that was a wise move for Mr. Nightmare after the power bomb in the apron. And once again, these two drop kick back first into the edge of the ring. Suplex on the floor. And Mr. Nightmare, oh, you see his lower back giving him trouble. Mr. Nightmare is hurt. He needs to make the tag, but he is losing his temper with fisticuffs. Back and forth. Back and forth. Right hand, back fist. Leading him around face first to the apron. And fisticuffs now featuring a fire-alarm blade job. Oh, knee strike. And just tearing at the mustache. Trying to remove his lip. Stomp to the back of the head. Right into the floor. I don't even know what the referee's count is at. And finally back in the ring, and fisticuffs makes the tag. Oh, spears him down. Nightmare right back up. Right hand. Uppercut all by himself, but he should be fresh. Jawbreaker. Right hand connects. Off the ropes. They collide. Mr. Nightmare couldn't decide what he wanted to do. And he is slow to get in that corner, and finally he makes the tag. Look at this double team maneuver. Uppercut all by himself. The Kingdom. High-low takes him out. Total elimination. Don't taunt the man, Adrian. Make the cover. Stomps him in the face instead. Perhaps he's respecting the reputation of the toughness of Johnny Uppercut. Tremendous tag team match here. Adrian Knight trying to mount a comeback. Into the corner. Oh, slips through. Kick to the jaw. Fisticuffs now just pulling himself up. He is out of it out there. And Adrian Knight got distracted by the bloody mess. And Johnny Uppercut took advantage. Kick to the midsection. Stunner. And reversed back into the Dragon Sleeper clutch again. But again, Adrian Knight has the counter. Every time the VWA has tried to use that move, the Knights have had the antidote, but up in the air. Power bomb, and just threw him into the bottom rope. Perhaps a new rivalry springing forth here at MVWF Vendetta, booked by the League of Shadows. Fisticuffs has just got blood pouring out of his face into his chest hair. Knee strike in the corner. Oh man, Camelot kick comes up short. A lot of dudes have had that move scouted. And a big tag now by the VWA. What are they going to do here? Up in the air. Powerbomb, neck breaker combination. Pin him. 1, 2, 3, and I have to say a bit of an upset. The VWA have defeated the Kingdom of Nightmares pretty decisively. Tremendous tag move is one of the big weaknesses. One of the things that came up short were the submission holds that the Knights like to use. They got their shots in. They traded on doing the super kick package pile driver, but Uppercut was there to make the save. The VWA's tag team continuity in full effect.
Here are your winners, Johnny Unpredictable and Frankie Freakzilla Fingers, the Republic.
And look at that blood pouring down his face. What are you all looking at? Tremendous victory by the returning VWA. Am I grumbling? I gotta say, I'm looking forward to this one, folks. Walker has had some middling success here in the MVWF. Arn Patrick has been something of a bridesmaid. I mean, he had that tremendous match with CM Punk that he lost in the Super 32 tournament. But that's not the only thing you remember about Aaron Patrick, of just what fighting spirit he showed. And he came within one knockout blow of defeating the former WWE champion. They tag teamed last week against the New England Patriots, and also came up just short. Side Russian leg sweep. And of course, Walker has employed the services of the mysterious wild card to support his career and be at ringside to give advice. And many say perhaps Wildcard is there to interfere should things start going south for Mr. Walker. Oh, look at this move right here. Roll through, up in the air in the catapult position, and drops him down for an air raid crash. Neck first across the knee. Stromboli in position to make the 1 count, and Aaron Patrick, showing some toughness, kicks out at 1. Up in the air, Walker reverses into the neck breaker. Nicely done. And the big time Army salute. We won't be seeing Walker for the next 2 weeks. And these NXT assholes are in the crowd again. Clotheslines him right down. Aaron Patrick digging deep and just plowing right through him with a clothesline headbutt strike. Wow. Walker absorbed it and just power slams him into the corner and fires back with an elbow smash. Kick to the face. Stomp comes up short. Kick to the midsection. Aaron Patrick right up in his face, and now these two starting to heat it up. Suplex, snap suplex, in fact. Shoulder block. Aaron Patrick not wanting to lose any momentum, and a cravat. Kind of a stunner. Innovative move. Aaron Patrick is his own man. 1 count only on Walker. And perhaps Aaron Patrick investing a little too much in that move. And now he's telling Walker to bring it on. Wildcard at ringside watching on. And big discus clothesline sends him out of his Army boots. Takes him down, covers him. 1, 2, but no, not quite a 2 count. Walker getting the left shoulder up. That massive upper body strength. That disappointing lower body strength. Walker is a walking contradiction. Oh, forearm strike. Right to the face. Power bomb. Aaron Patrick shown that he can be ruthless when need be. He stands alone, associated with no one in the MVWF. Up in the air. Oh, brain buster, parts his hair. And now Walker going up. Well, no, just going to the corner. Setting up now. What's he got in store? Big Claymore kick. I am seeing a massive improvement out of Walker. Over the top rope he goes, though. Gonna perhaps maybe suplex him back in the ring. And drops him down. Yes, he might have caught his head. Back of his head. No matter. Jawbreaker. Right back up in his face. This one's neck in, neck up in the air. Walker showing his power. Over the top rope goes Aaron Patrick all the way to the floor. Arn Patrick calling upon some power here. Oh, clothesline. Clothesline again. Into the corner. Elbow smash, and now off the ropes. Spears right up. A hole right through the barrel chest of Walker. And there's the cravat driver again. He's going for the cover. Will it get him the win this time? 1, 2, Walker. Digging deep. Kicking out yet again. Oh, short elbow strike on the mat. Walker trying to get to his feet. Big discus clothesline and a swing and a miss. And that's the second time that's happened to him. That's what cost him the CM Punk match. Oh, just slaps him in the face. Walker showing no respect to him. Got him up on the top rope. What is Walker doing? Oh, just drives the knees to the midsection, perhaps trying to dislocate a leg from the hip bone. 1, 2, and Arn Patrick gets the right shoulder up. And these guys are brutalizing each other, and look at the strength of Walker! Up in the air! Look at the power of the big man! Drops him down! And now he's set up and poised for the Patriot Missile! And he nails him! Off the second rope! 1, 2, Arn Patrick again! This time getting the left shoulder up, and Walker is absolutely flustered. Wildcard's got to get him to calm down, stay focused. He can't get too emotional, but he is getting emotional. He wants this victory so badly. Clothesline. Oh man, forearm strike. And a heel kick, a flying heel kick. And Walker backing up. Setting up again. Oh, Claymore kick, a second one avoided. Cravat DDT stunner driver move. Cover him. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Walker kicks out again. He wants so badly to win, but so does an Arn Patrick. These matches have consequences. Discus clothesline takes his head off, but he can't immediately make the cover. Hooks the leg, referee. Way out of position. 1, 2, 3, puts him down. Arn Patrick is your winner. What a match these two had. An inspired performance by both men. That's when the Claymore kick. Arn Patrick, give him credit. He survived all this damage. That right there, Walker showing he had some moves, showing his strength. He even hit the Patriot Missile. Right here, boom! Blowing a hole right through him, and Arn Patrick still got the shoulder up, looking wild card. But Arn Patrick escaped, hit the discus clothesline, and won the match. Wild card's got to be disappointed. Walker's got to be absolutely crushed. Congratulations to Arn Patrick. Oh my goodness. Kid Christian, the man who's been carrying around a unique opportunity to be revealed at some point, Kid Christian says he will be receiving that unique opportunity very, very soon, though he refused to specify when. Now he is focused to go one-on-one inside a steel cage with his former tag team partner and jobber brother, Jimmy Controversy. Both men have shown to be resourceful enough to be victorious, but is this the first time that Controversy finds himself in the driver's seat? He says he is. And let's do it. Fuck you and your NXT chance, you motherfuckers. Kick to the spine. A clothesline. Kid Christian not gonna back down. These two men is it. Yeah. Okay, Kid Christian's got a saying. Drop down off the ropes. And there's a flying heel kick off the ropes, and Jimmy Controversy is on fire. Oh, nicely done. Schoolboy won. One count only. Kid Christian kicks out almost immediately. Jimmy Controversy showing how dangerous he can be with the schoolboy. Up on the top rope, though. Kid Christian perhaps looking for the Hurricane Rana off the top rope. And now Jimmy Controversy's in trouble. He's never defeated Kid Christian. Big, powerful power bomb. Hooks a leg. One count only. Kick to the spine again. Following up on the power bomb. Of course, this isn't even the biggest cage match we have tonight. What a tremendous event the Shadow King, my former master, has booked tonight. Oh, short braid buster parts the hair of Kid Christian, and he gets stomped in the head with the follow-up. Both men have their strategies. Jimmy Controversy perhaps looking for a knockout. Kid Christian perhaps looking to knock the wind out of Controversy and win this match. Here goes another pump handle, perhaps a slam or a power bomb. Nope, up in the shoulder. Power slam. Kid Christian, for such a cruiserweight style wrestler, relying on power moves. Kick out by Controversy before the 2 count. And twisting the head and neck. Going for another cover. 1 count only. This is the longest time limit these two guys have ever received in their careers. They have plenty of time to get some TV time here and make stars of themselves. Jimmy Controversy, you got to know, has got to be getting at the end of his rope. With his contract with the MVWF, we may not see him next season if Kid Christian is victorious here. Oh! Flying forward with the high cross body. Kid Christian off the ropes. Controversy ducks down. Leapfrogs over again. Leapfrog again. Oh, but Controversy holds onto the top rope. Kick to the midsection. Oh, caught him. Alabama slam, no. Gets off his shoulders. Nice counter move. Up on the shoulders. Look at this. Controversy can run. Hooks the legs. 1 count only. Nicely done. What a sequence there by these two rivals. Pancakes him down. Kick to the spine. Paying him back. Slaps him in the face. The bad blood boiling over. Face first. Snake eyes to the turnbuckle pad. Jawbreaker showing him it didn't hurt. Clothesline. Digging deep. Give it up for Kid Christian. He goes forward, never backwards. Oh, man. Dropped him over the top rope. forearm strike leaping into the corner. He may have knocked him out, but too close to the ropes, I guess. Instead now, no, does not go for the cover. Now looking to take his arm away from him and just wrenches the elbow, perhaps separating it. Snap suplex, floats over, goes for the cover, forearm across the face, and Jimmy Controversy still kicks out at one. And he stands right up to get sent off the ropes. Oh man, super kick gets dodged, and now snap suplex. No, man, a second brain buster may have made up the difference. And Controversy feeling strong. Right hand. Rabbit punch to the back of the head. Face first to the star, the top turnbuckle. Into the corner, across the ring. Clothesline in the corner. Body avalanche two. Spine kick again. And now they are 2-2 for those spine kicks. Controversy setting him up. Spinning. Oh, it's a Gurry. He dodged it. Too much flash and flare. Too much sizzle. Not enough steak. And ultimately no pizzazz. And now up in the air, Michinoku driver. One of his trademark moves. 1, 2 count only. Give it up for Jimmy Controversy, digging down deep. Oh, look at this. Another pump handle power bomb. Immediately goes for the cover. 1, 2, and the left shoulder comes up again. Arm drag, defensive move. Jimmy Controversy, can he follow up? He's taking too long, leading his man around. Perhaps spending a little too much time thinking about what he needs to do and just do it. Kid Christian hits the strikes. Another one. Off the ropes he goes. Can he follow up? Oh, there's the super kick he was looking forward to. And look at him posing when he should be winning. And again now after the other arm. And spinning wrench on the left arm this time. And this crowd trying to get in their heads. And oh, again after the arm. He's trying to end Controversy's career. He wants to make it so there's no choice for him to come back. Oh, kick to the leg. Controversy not going to stay down. Up on the shoulders. Oh, counter move. Slid him off. Turn him around into the corner. Kick to the midsection, collapses him. Kid Christian now dusts himself off. Knee strike in the corner. And Jimmy Controversy holding his nose. 1, 2, 3, it's over. Kid Christian has eliminated Jimmy Controversy from the conversation.
Here is your winner, Kid Christian.
Kid Christian says he's #1, and now he soon will reveal what the ultimate unique opportunity could possibly be from winning that ladder match several months ago. He says the time has come, but what's it gonna be? We shall see. Folks, I am looking forward to this one. CM Punk versus Ryan Doyle. Ryan Doyle, such a vocal critic of CM Punk's MMA career, his 0-2 MMA career. He even came up as a runner-up in that grappling tournament that he took place in a couple weeks back. Made it pretty far in the Super 32 tournament, though. Let's give him credit, but once Punk returned to pro wrestling, he started doing what he does best. Punk had some tremendous matches throughout the tournament, showing that he's still in ring shape. And he said he'd only fight the very best of the MVWF and not every week. Well, now it's time to put up or shut up against the #1 contender for the MVWF Championship. Brian Doyle ties up with CM Punk, and I'm just going to ignore these NXT people, even though I just didn't ignore them. And Blue Thunder Bomb. Doyle likes to hit that early, but Punk kicks out early as well, and a kick to the midsection. Punk now perhaps going to work the arm, prepare for the Anaconda Vice. They tie up again, and Doyle pushes him down. CM Punk rolls through, right back to his feet. Into the corner, he collides with the turnbuckles, and a Bloody Sunday drives him onto his head. And what is going on here? Here comes Whiteside. Whiteside making an appearance at ringside. Remember, there's no disqualification. And Whiteside comes in, and he turns on Doyle! He gave him the scissor fight slam! Whiteside has turned on Doyle! 1, 2, Doyle gets a right shoulder up! Doyle has been turned on by his own tag team partner! Doyle and Whiteside, the Victory Dojo! They've collided before during the Ultimate Sacrifice tournament. Brandon Bones had forced them to face each other, and they went at each other. Don't get me wrong. But Whiteside's bitterness over his career being overshadowed by Doyle all of these years bubbling over, and now Doyle getting emotional with Punk, the recipient of this nefarious heel turn by Whiteside, and now they are outside the ring. This is Falls Count Anywhere, no disqualification, which is right up Doyle's alley. Punk firing back on the back fist, missed. Suplex on the floor, and he threw him up in the air. Doyle apparently showing that he's above all of those accumulated injuries. He seems to be okay. 1 count only. Elbow strikes to the side of the head and the face of CM Punk. Doyle now has him on his shoulders and drops him face first on the steel steps. Welcome to the MVWF, Punk. And a back, so nope. Blue Thunder Bomb on the floor. 1, 2, no, not quite a 2 count. And for the second time, Punk kicks out of that power bomb. And now Doyle, face first to the steps. Can't quite get him where he wants to go. Punk resisting. He's to clear his head and throws him down at the feet of the referee. And now where's Punk going? Out into the crowd. Punk now was dropped on his head in the Bloody Sunday, and Punk may be leaving. He may not be interested in doing this match anymore, but here comes Doyle. Oh, and Punk realizes, oh, and he gets decked over the ring railing, and here comes Doyle. And they are out in the crowd. The Shadow King promised violence, and Doyle and Punk mean to deliver. Uppercut. Tremendous strikes. Doyle absorbed that one, though. Punk still a little faster. Forearm strike sends him back over the ring railing, this crowd barrier. And Punk may be looking to pay him back by feeding him some steel steps. Oh, drops him over the knee and... oh, bangs the back of his head on the edge of the ring. He fires him now back into the ring for the first time in a little while now, and Punk feeling the strongest he's felt in this match, and now into the camel clutch. Doyle, though, not going to stay in that long. He's already got one arm free. He's going to try and break the grip, and he gets free and out underneath. This crowd has been live all night long at the Worcester Centrum. Face first to the turnbuckle. And down goes Punk. What is Doyle going to do? Drops an elbow. Going to try and take those legs away. Take those kicks. Backdrop driver on the head. Doyle's upper body strength just overwhelming Punk. But his strikes have kept toe-to-toe with him. And there it is. Scissor fight slam into the Anaconda Vice. Oh, knee strikes to the back. And Doyle gets himself free through force. And oh man, the shoulder block in the corner, dodged, and now Punk up under the gun, him up with the shoulders. Go to sleep. He hit it. Not even a 1 count. Doyle refusing to sell it. And now back into the camel clutch. And this time Doyle gets the left arm free, but reaches up to break the grip. And out the back door one more time. Up on the shoulders. Now Doyle just forces him up. Leaping tombstone. Exactly what The Undertaker used to defeat Punk at WrestleMania so many years ago. And now rear waist lock. Doyle trying to take away the stamina, having dealt with the trauma of being turned on by his tag team partner. Oh, caught him for the rock bottom one more time. The scissor fight slam, it's also known as here in the MVWF. But Doyle fights his way through it. JTS gave him his own move right back to him. And oh man, a fucking leg strike, but Doyle exhausted, can't follow up. Punk is face down. Doyle needs to follow up, cover him. No, he's gonna put him in a clutch of his own. And just bashing on the face. Everyone hitting hard tonight. Right hand. And no, gonna choke him out. Will Punk tap? The rear naked choke. Punk trying to hold on. And he taps. Doyle now, with all the momentum into his title match with Key-Man Ryan Crawford, has made CM Punk tap out yet again. But look at this. In spite of all of that, Whiteside firing the last bullet in his gun. Look, take another look at it. Turning on Doyle. No disqualification. Punk taking advantage, and Doyle kicking out at 2. But look at that. Doyle fought through the pain, both emotional and physical, taking Punk to the limit. The Anaconda Vice was employed to no avail. The GTS connected. Doyle said absolutely not. Look at this. Will they show it? He kicked out before 1. And they gave the GTS and a kick to the head all on his own. And then choked him out for the tap out. And he's got everything going for him going into his match next week. He beat Key-Man Ryan Crawford last time for the belt. We know he can do it again. Hot Asian Wife has been nowhere to be seen. And here we go, folks. Another barn burner. The emotions in this one at a boiling point. It has reached its ignition. Kevin Welch fought from the very beginning of this season, winning the Ultimate Sacrifice tournament. So many setbacks, eventually winning the championship from the man who beat G-Man Ryan Crawford, ending his second title reign against Ryan Doyle. Used Hot Asian Wife to inspire Kevin Welch to win the belt, only leaving him vulnerable when Hot Asian Wife turned on Enormous Genitals Kevin Welch and stole the title from underneath him. This non-title match is going to be an all-out brawl. More false count anywhere, anything goes. No disqualification, and you NXT fucks can kiss my ass. Oh, and both men go down. But I think Kevin got the better of it. And they tie up again. Crawford doesn't want to brawl. But look at Kevin Welch matching him with wrestling, but look at this move. Oh, and he says, fuck your wrestling. Don't wrestle me. And up on the shoulders. Oh, man, that's one of Kevin's moves right there. And what is going on now? Here comes Doyle. And he is diving into the ring. He's going to attack G-Man Ryan Crawford. Up on the shoulders, no! He's gonna give him the humanure! Drops him on his head! No disqualification! And here comes Kevin Welch, who got knocked out with the forearm! Covers him! 1, 2, Crawford kicks out! Ryan Doyle putting aside his hatred for Kevin Welch to injure the world champion, whom he has a title match with next week. And now the tide has turned against Kevin Welch. Crawford, with no Hot Asian Wife anywhere to be seen, still getting assistance. Well, excuse me, no. Getting fucked by Doyle. Everything against him now into the submission hold. But Kevin Welch showing he's got some wrestling skills, and he seems determined to prove that to Crawford. Oh, look at this move. Oh, no. Power bomb to the floor. Crawford trying to take him out. Oh, my God. And look at him, says, get the fuck up. The hatred. Left hand. Forearm smash. Welch not laying down for anyone. Chop to the chest. Forearm shot. Uppercut. Right hand blocked. Forearm shot. Oh no, back to the wrestling. Crawford gonna try and take away the brawling skills if you hurt the arm. If you dislocate the shoulder or the elbow. Oh, and now after the other arm. Emotions running hot in the MVWF on the road to ManchMania. Oh no, powerbomb on the floor again. Oh no, Kevin. Come on, Kevin. Face first to the apron. Fuck you, crowd. Everyone back in the ring. Welch now putting some distance between him and the champion. He needs a breather for sure. And now Crawford dumps Kevin Welch over the top of the railing, and they are spilling out into the crowd. Oh, but he overshot. Headbutt. Right hand, Kevin Welch comes alive. Knee strike. And now leading him back up the aisle. Right hand. Uppercut and over the top of the railing. Here comes Crawford. And again, trying to take away the brawling skills of Welch. Enormous genitals, Kevin Welch, fighting through so much adversity all year long. Having his heart broken, betrayed by his friend. Used as a pawn in a political wrestling game. Oh, look at that. Nice dodge moves, but oh, couldn't avoid that one. And again, oh, back and forth over the railing. Crawford now on the apron, poised for perhaps a springboard move. High cross body. Caught himself on the top rope. Don't know if he hurt himself doing that. Yes, he's going for the Kimura. He's been working the arm. He wants to make Kevin tap. Will he break his heart one more time along with his arm? Crawford merciless, no rope breaks. Breaking on the arm, and he lets him go. He let him go. He wants to hurt him more. Not only was he punched, stunner! Out of nowhere, and Kevin feeling the second wind. He says, fuck you, you asshole. And just stops him. And now Kevin Welch goes to the top rope. Gonna take a high-risk move. Pointing to the air. Crawford slowly to his feet. Kevin Welch now. Oh, went for Kevin Conrana and swatted him out of the air. It comes crashing to the ground. Oh, reversal off the ropes, handstand. Oh, man, lethal injection. Tremendous counter move by the champion. Kevin's in trouble. But no, up in the air, he must have heard me. Gonna go for, oh man, Razor's Edge sit-out powerbomb. One count only. Good God. Oh, punched him in the throat. Look at this. Cinches him up. DDT covers his man. 1, 2. Kevin kicks out at 2. The MVWF champion. Absolutely frustrated now. Oh, man, no, look at this. The taunting headlock. Trying to rub it in. Exploder suplex into the ropes. The champion in complete control. Kevin Welch needs to fight back, and he does. Now picking him up. Can he follow up, though? Into the corner. Geatman with a rare non-title match. One-on-one. He defeated 2 men at once last week, and now Kevin Welch may be looking to pay back the champion with a power bomb off the top rope. Boom! Destroys him. Go for the cover, Kevin. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No! He thought it was 3, but it wasn't. And it's time for the Boogie Woogie Jive Band. Look at this. Headlock DDT. And now Kevin Welch going to the top rope. But Crawford's all the way across the ring. Kevin's going for it anyway. No! Too far away. Heartbreaking move. Pivotal moment in the match. Turns him over. Cross arm breaker. Turns him over again. Disarmer. Disarmer, but Kevin reaches the rope. But he always follows up with the other cross arm breaker. Cinches the leg. Cinches the leg. Oh, but Kevin figure fours his leg, gets himself free, and pulls his arm out from underneath. Uppercut. Sidestep. Off the ropes, over the top rope goes the champion. This one looks to be far from over. Oh, what a right hand! Chop to the chest. Oh, man, the cravat DDT we saw earlier. 1, 2, and Crawford kicks out again. Not much behind that kick out, and just barely at the end. Oh, man. They are brawling outside the ring again, and they are over by the crowd barrier. And look at that tremendous uppercut. Chop to the chest, chops him back. Take that, you motherfucker. Kevin, though, trying to dig deep. Trying to make this happen. Trying to defeat the MVWF champion in a non-title match and get lasting revenge. Oh my God, tornado suplex driver. 1, 2, no! The irrefutable champion kicks out again. Epic. Tremendous match here. Oh, man, and another hard shot in the corner. Kevin looking to perhaps do it again. Bringing the champion to the top rope for a second power bomb off the top rope. Cover that man. That's got to be it. Stromboli all the way around. 1, 2, 3. Kevin gets revenge. And the champion has never been more vulnerable. He shouldn't have let him go. He had him. He had the arm weakened. Kevin only survived there for being near the ropes. Oh, man, but face first to the floor. Knocked him stupid, of course. There was a knockout punch out there that was absolutely sensational. They brawled all over the arena as this feud boiled over.
Here is your winner, Big Ham Kevin Welch. The
And he is
Gladiator, Ryan D.
And Kevin Welch, who got a bit of an assist from Ryan Doyle earlier on, defeats his hated foe, and he continues, by the way, to have a winning record against Key-Man Ryan Crawford, the champion, Kevin Welch. And now it is time to shift gears to our main event. Hell in a Cell 6-man tag teams. The League of Shadows, who have taken over the MVWF, took over the Super 32 tournament and won the tag team championship, facing off against Brandon Bones, AJ the Giant, and New England Patriots superstar Rob Gronkowski. Gronk! What do we have in store here tonight? Of course, we have an Elimination Chamber coming up in the next few weeks. You'll be hearing contenders to be in that match. Next week's championship match, G-Man Ryan Crawford defending against Ryan Doyle. 2 weeks from now, the League of Shadows face the Jackson Boys. What a tremendous main event booked by the Shadow King here tonight. So seriously he took it, he did not do the intro of the show this week. Instead, wanting to focus on this match. Of course, Rob Gronkowski and Tom Brady laying down the gauntlet. They don't think Rock Holly should be a part of the League of Shadows. Tom Brady and Rock Holly to face each other in a semi-main event at ManchMania. Brandon Bones in the ear of AJ the Giant. Explains why we're dealing with what we're dealing with right now. They are going into the demonic structure. Comes Gronk.
Making his way to the ring from Pennsylvania, weighing in at 267 pounds, Rob Gronkowski.
There he is, Rob Gronkowski. He looked great in that tag team match against Walker and Arn Patrick. They were victorious. chomping at the bit. And it's a six-man match inside the cell. Boom! Oh, man, they are brawling all over the place. Action hot and heavy. Oh, man, and Rock Holly gets taken down by Gronkowski. Oh, man, clothesline over the top rope. I'm going to try and call this as best I can. This is the first time in a while the Giant and the Shadow King managed to get in the same ring together. Oh, man, Gronkowski takes out the man who holds the #1 contendership for the main event at ManchMania, MC Honky Lips, one half of the tag champions. Bones jacks him from behind. Back suplex. And Bones putting together a combination of moves with a German suplex as the closer. And now Bones biting his hands. Here comes Rock Holly and the Shadow King, and they double team Brandon Bones. And now Rock Holly out after his old rival AJ the Giant. Big sidekick gets dodged. Shadow King and Brandon Bones. Look at Bones thrown through the air, and man, Rock Holly gets slammed. And MC Honky Lips gets his head taken off. Action is everywhere, all at the same time. Bones down at the bottom of your screen. Man, he got jacked. And Gronkowski jumped from behind by the Shadow King. And now here comes the Shadow King and Rock Holly to double team Brandon Bones. Or maybe not. Right hand. And now the Shadow King jumps in from behind. Right, oh man, he's caught in the pickle. Where is AJ? There he is. And now everything's spilling outside the ring. Still inside the cell. Oh, Bones goes face first into the cage, and so does the Giant. Oh, and again. Steel meeting flesh. Honky Lips with Gronkowski inside the ring. Oh, the Shadow King takes the cage. Oh, man, super kick into the cage. And face first again into the cage. And Rock Holly into the steps. Oh, man! Oh, just throws Bones into the steel steps. And Rock Holly takes out the knee of the Giant. And here comes Rock Holly. He hates Brandon Bones. Bones again caught in the pickle. And MC Honky Lips almost got the pin on Gronkowski. Bones playing a little bit of cat and mouse with Rock Holly. He gets punched in the face for his efforts. Over the top rope goes Bones, and he hits his head off the cage. But Gronkowski flips Honky Lips over and drills him with the right hand. Oh, face first into the steel steps again. Bones has no mercy for Rock Holly. And now Gronk and Rock Holly connect. Yeah, you're doing good, Gronk. And now, oh no! Oh, shadow driver on Brandon Bones. Interrupted the earthquake from AJ the Giant. He was going to collapse the chest of Rock Holly. Shadow King in the Goodnight Irene. And Honky Lips breaks it up with a stomp. They're piling up in the corner. Powerbomb by Gronkowski. And Gronk now posed in the corner. Honky Lips staggering. Oh man, turbo tackle. German suplex for the Giant. And the Shadow King's right there to break it up. Shadow King's got Gronk all by himself. Bodies strewn everywhere. Oh, and Gronk gets destroyed. Powerbomb by Gronk again. And now Rock Holly has him up on the shoulders. Gutbuster. Rock Holly turns around. He saw Brandon Bones in his peripheral. And as soon as he sees Brandon Bones, he attacks. And now they're double teaming Bones. Up on the shoulders. Oh man, elbow strike to the nape of the neck. Rock Holly looked for perhaps to pick the leg for the figure four. But no one can make Brandon Bones tap out. And now, crucifixion! Shadow King sends him down. Oh, and a low blow by AJ. Bones down, Gronk down. Shadow King and AJ is the move. Tap out. But AJ does not tap out. The Shadow King calling back. The five-way match at Kings of War. No, wait. AJ made the Shadow King tap out to the bear hug. And then AJ made him tap out in the singles match to the Rings of Saturn there. Get it straight. Oh, but AJ plows him over. Oh, and Rock Holly tried to tackle Gronk, but he felt it coming. And now Gronk, was poised by MC Honky Lips right up in his face. Oh, and Honky Lips caught Bones by the hair. Drops him down for a stunner, goes for the cover. And Bones kicks out at 2. Honky Lips undefeated this year. over the top rope. Rock Holly perhaps looking to hurt Brandon Bones. But Bones catches the foot stomp. Here comes Honky Lips. Bones all by himself. The League of Shadows has used swarm tactics this whole match. And now Rock Holly marches around his ring. And he has decided to hurt Brandon Bones, and he is setting up perhaps for the PAT kick. No, he decides against it. Rear waistlock. Bones took too long to get on top of him. Rock Holly should have decided sooner, but the Shadow King right there to compensate. Drop down. AJ now just getting to his feet. And a cradle pile driver for Bones. If Shadow King covers him, he may have him beat. And now AJ locked in the camel clutch. Here comes Grunt. Tombstone for Bones. No! Bones reverses. Tombstone for the Shadow King. And now Bones going for the goodnight Irene of the Shadow King after the Tombstone. Will the Shadow King tap out? The Shadow King's in trouble. Gronk slams Rock Holly. And the Shadow King escapes. And now it's Gronk and the Shadow King. Oh, but the Shadow King, too much weight. Gronk taking tremendous amounts of punishment. Goes through the cage. He exploded through the cage wall, and now the Shadow King has Bones outside of the Hell in a Cell. The thing we thought would never happen. This match entering a new phase. Oh, and Bones is busted open off the headbutt. As far as I can tell, it's not false count anywhere. Bones goes face first to the floor, and Honky Lips has escaped the cage as well. Well, he did for a moment. And now Rock Holly and AJ the Giant battling inside the cell. And here comes Honky Lips outside with Bones. Here comes Gronk. But inside the ring, oh man, knock the bottom out on Rock Holly. Cover him. AJ looking for revenge against Rock Holly. Bones caught in a pickle. The League of Shadows just a tidal wave of offense. Meanwhile, inside the ring, attitude adjustment. Oh man, the Giant may be looking to take out Rock Holly. AJ isolated with Rock Holly. AJ may have him beat. Cover him. 1, 2. No! Rock Holly kicks out. And now AJ picks him up for the powerbomb. Sit-out powerbomb. And now 4 of the 6 competitors are outside the cell. Hip check in the corner. What a tremendous main event we are seeing here. Violent action of the MVWF. Rock Holly gonna get back suplexed. Holly fighting back against AJ now. Rock Holly may want to attack the knee. Take away that size advantage. Oh, man. And now it's down to Rock Holly and AJ inside the cage. And now Rock Holly going for the Deli Camel's clutch. Rock Holly trying to make AJ tap out. No one can get back in the cage. They don't see what's going on. AJ all by himself, and Rock Holly can't hold on. AJ surviving the rarely used Deli Camel's clutch, and now Rock Holly going for the figure four. He damaged the leg earlier. AJ in the figure four. Rock Holly trying to make him submit. Rock eats the steel. Will AJ tap out? And Rock Holly can't get him to quit. AJ sends him into the corner. Another hip check. Man, this one is all over the arena. Oh, avalanche in the corner from behind. AJ feels like he might have the momentum to put him away. And again, another avalanche from behind. 1, 2, and Rock Holly kicks out again. The ropes, Rock Holly, AJ, big boot gets blocked. Shadow King bleeding, Bones is bleeding. And they are going around the cage here tonight, counterclockwise. And big slam from the Giant. Rock Holly picked up off the mat and thrown across the ring. The power of the Giant overwhelming the legend. And now Rock Holly up on the shoulder. Oh, but the lower back of the Giant gave out. He's been dinged up all year. He's been in some tremendous matches all year long. You know he's not 100%. Oh! Brass slam into the cage wall! Rock Holly was destroyed right there! Out of the ring to the cage wall! Brandon Bones is back inside and laying the boots to Rock Holly. For the cover, and AJ the Giant's right there to break it up. Oh man, devastating collision. And Rock Holly is all by himself against the former tag team champions, AJ the Giant and Brandon Bones. Oh man, heel kick from Drunk. Powerbomb. Rock Holly saw that Bones was stirring, decided not to go for the cover and get caught off guard. German suplex right head first into his own tag team partner. Where's Rock Holly going? The League of Shadows perhaps looking to make a sacrifice out of Gronk. And the League of Shadows just having their way with Rob Gronkowski. AJ is down. Bones is down. And they are just beating his ass. AJ slowly stirring. The League of Shadows just took a look over there to see what AJ was doing. Here comes Rock Holly back into the ring to face AJ the Giant one more time. Here comes the Shadow King. Bones, bloody face and all, coming out to meet him. Oh, and Bones thrown down, and Rock Holly gets bear hug slammed to the mat, and AJ looks like he's poised to put Rock Holly away. Bear hug! Bear hug! Can the midsection of Rock Holly handle it? The League of Shadows needs to get in there and make the save. AJ trying to make Rock Holly tap, and he can't. He lost his grip. AJ has been sapped of so much of his strength. Holding on for extended periods of time. 1, 2, 3. AJ pins Rock Holly. Well, if he couldn't make him tap, might as well pin him. AJ and Rock Holly really went at it throughout this match. Bones went through the cage wall after being cradle pile driven, but reversed the tombstone and gave the Shadow King what for.
Here are your winners, the Boss, Brandon Boone,
Bleeding from the head and from the mouth.
Giant, and Rob Gronkowski.
Rob Gronkowski bleeding profusely as well. They will wear these scars for the rest of their life. But a tremendous victory. And technically the first loss for MC Honky Lips, though he was not the one who was defeated here. He is still undefeated one-on-one and still the #1 contender at ManchMania. But folks, I gotta tell you what a tremendous show this was. MVWF Vendetta, thank you for joining us. Next week is the MVWF World Heavyweight Championship match. The big title rematch between Ryan Doyle challenging G-Man Ryan Crawford, the MVWF champion, for the title. And then the week after that, the World Tag Team titles are on the line. The League of Shadows, after suffering this huge loss inside the Hell in a Cell, will be expected to defend their World Tag Team titles against the Jackson Boys in a 30-minute Iron Man tag team match for the very first time in MVWF history. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, we also have an Elimination Chamber coming up after that. This is absolutely exhausting. Thank you for joining us. I am Damian Andrews, the reign of the Shadow King. The League of Shadows on the booking of the MVWF continues. And of course, let's not forget MC Honky Lips challenging at ManchMania, whoever the champion is, and Rock Holly versus Tom Brady. Thank you for joining us. I am Damian Andrews. Good night, everyone.